What's going on, everybody? This is Scope the Scenes, episode number 4. Every single Wednesday, I review some movies. I review a TV show or two, let you know what I think, and hopefully I give you something to add to your what to watch list. Hopefully I make you take something off of that list if it's not worth wasting your time. Hopefully we could talk in the comments, build a community, talk about some movies. We got a slightly different look today. I got a shoot to go to right after this, and that camera's already set up with my lens that I need to use for that shoot. This is one of my favorite lenses for creative shoots though, so let me know what y'all think of it. I'm gonna start this episode with a little bit of film news. Sundance, the big Sundance Film Festival, if you know about it. It started out in Cali, then it moved to Utah. Now looks like the next place is gonna be Colorado, which is dope because I live in Seattle and I've never been to Sundance. So in 2027 is when they go over there. That might be the first time I ever go to Sundance. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be hella crowded because more people than just me are thinking that. Not to mention everybody from Colorado going to go there this year. But yeah, that's dope. Be impactful. It's going to change the industry forever. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, but the location being different is automatically going to make just some different stuff happen. Marvel, they released the Endgame Doomsday whatever cast. I know everybody online, and I got a couple of group chats I'm in where people are really excited about the cast and the film. To me, it just looked like a bunch of side characters. It looks like a money grab. It don't look like it's about to be super dope. I'm obviously be in the theater watching it, but I think we're still witnessing the major fall off of Marvel in real time. It reminds me of in Deadpool, that one Deadpool where they couldn't afford all of the X-Men that were dope, so they had the random side X-Men helping Deadpool. That's exactly what this Marvel movie remind me of. Shout out to Mom Dukes. She hit me up in the last video and let me know that not only should I delete like out of my repertoire, I gotta work on really. I got to work on really, and I got to work on like. Scotty told me that, and my mom told me that. Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to my mom. So first thing on the list this week, we're talking about the movie Trap. It came out last year. I think the fact that it's on streaming now, it's at the top of everybody's mind, or at least it's at the top of mine. Shout out to M. Night Shyamalan. He be having some fantastic ideas, some really great concepts. Something about the execution just always falls short. Even in this movie, I'm watching it, I'm having a great time. The girl that's starring in the movie, she's story itself was enough for me to want to watch the film, especially as somebody in the entertainment industry, film a lot of shows. So just me seeing like the behind the scenes of what's going on at the show, I kind of liked it from that perspective as well. I think the moment it lost me, because it had me all the way watching the film, watching the girl perform, seeing even Kid Cudi pull up. All the movies I see Kid Cudi in, he has great random pop-up energy. It lost me as soon as she went live. As soon as she went live on Instagram or TikTok or whatever she went live on, I really just didn't like it after that. But when he's sneaking around trying to go underground in the show, just where the story was going and where it ended up is the only reason that I just overall didn't really like it that much. But I would watch it again, and I highly recommend everybody to watch it at least once. That's why I still give Trap a 3 out of 5. Solid 3 out of 5 too. It was a good movie. I just wish that the ending was a little bit, I don't know. I wish that there was a little bit more of a payoff in the ending, but I only wish that because everything else was so great leading up to it. And I think this film is a testament to nepotism. Once I realized that the girl that was singing in the show was like M. Night Shyamalan's daughter in real life, I was like, oh, I see what we're doing here. I'm not mad at it. I'm going to do the same thing whenever I'm powerful. All right, so next on the list is this movie called Slice. I started watching this movie because I seen Chance the Rapper on the cover. Chance might have been the worst part of that whole thing. And that's no shade against Chance. When he played in that short film, Mr. Happy, that was one of my favorite short films I've ever seen to this day. But this film, no. Mr. Happy, he did a great job. This film, it was just corny. I feel like whoever wrote it wrote him a role that I viewed as corny. Overall, it just didn't really hit for me. Anyways, this movie was a slice of garbage. The fight scenes were not that good. The CGI was not that good. I like the fact that the living people and the dead people kind of intermingling within the world, but I didn't really need them to have political issues and class issues and stuff like that. Yeah, I won't go back and watch this. It's called Slice. I watched it for Chance and Za. I overall didn't like it. I gotta give it a 1 out of 5. It was not that good. Not that good at all. It's called Elevation. and it's starring Anthony Mackie. I think Anthony Mackie produced it too. It looks fantastic and it sounds fantastic, and most of it is set in Colorado, so it's just cinematic and beautiful. What I will say is, if I'm about to go on a life-changing journey and it's about to be whatever these alien monster demon things attacking me, and there's a town of people, I would like at least one able-bodied human to come with me, because Anthony Mackie's going on this journey with this drunk researcher lady and some girl that he basically told stay home and don't even come on a journey with me. I would have at least asked one other person. It don't even got to be a strong man. I would have just asked like another able-bodied human or somebody that's good with a gun or a bow and arrow to just be like, yo, are you trying to come with me too? Because this about to get crazy. And sure enough, it got crazy. I wish they would have explained more about the 8,000 feet thing. They just kind of just like, oh, we don't know why. I think 4 or 5 people in the movie asked like, hey, why can't they go past 8,000 feet? And everybody was just, we don't know. So elevation. You know what? I'm going to give Elevation a 3. I'm going to give Elevation a 3 because right now, just the state of streaming movies is just not that good. So this is on the higher end of the streaming movies that are not that good. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible at all. Yeah, shout out to Anthony Mackie, though, for real. Dinner in America was phenomenal. I give it a 4 out of 5. If you like punk movies, if you're into Buck the System, anti-establishment, we do whatever we want, unconventional love story, oh, that's how they got me. Quirky, and it's different. And it's very cool to me. The interaction between these people from different worlds, they're not supposed to have nothing to do with each other. They're not supposed to necessarily, on paper, they're not supposed to necessarily even maybe get along. The level of connection they had, I thought was beautiful. The storyline was great. I just really liked it. Yeah, maybe I was just having a weird day when I watched it, but I really enjoyed it. For TV shows this week, I haven't really finished any TV show. I think I'm going to just go through a couple of TV shows that I'm kind of in the middle of. First on the list is Dope Thief with Paperboy from Atlanta. I think his name is like Brian Henry. I'm on like episode 3 or 4. It's just so unrealistic, not that good, honestly. The first episode is cool. The more episodes I watch of it, the less I like it. So I don't even know if I'm going to finish this season, or maybe I'll just wait till the season gets done and then come in and just finish watching it all at once. But I'm definitely not waiting week for week for this show. Dope Thief is one of the reasons why I'm not a TV person, because I'm like investing so much time in something that's just progressively getting worse. But what is great and has been great and continues to be great, Abbott Elementary. Quinta's knocking that out. The recall characters, the side stories, it's not corny. It's a really, really good show. I urge everybody to check it out. There's at least 2 or 3, 4 seasons now, and if it's not 4, they're going to get another one for sure. Abbott Elementary is fantastic. It's top tier comedy, and it's one of the few shows I think that still exists on TV as well. I think it airs on real TV. What else? What other shows? Oh, The Studio on Apple Plus. I've only watched 2 episodes of it because this does still drop weekly with Seth. It's Seth Rogen's show. Seth Rogen's show, The Studio. Dude, it's so great. Fantastic. It's phenomenal. It's especially if you're a person in the industry. The parts that he's writing for these important people in real life, Martin Scorsese is playing himself in this movie. You know what I'm saying? That's just legendary. They're playing it from like a studio perspective. So like Martin's pitching a movie, XYZ's trying to act in it, Seth Rogen's running around trying to be a good guy. And for the life of him, he is trying to be a good guy. And the studio industry is kind of making him make all of these decisions that he's not really trying to make, but he's in high pressure anxiety situations, just trying to keep the ball rolling. And it's just kind of a testament to overall, even on a small or large or big scale, how this industry really goes, and or at least how I think it goes. And it's really cool. It's a really good show. I'm excited to keep watching it. So far, it's a 5 out of 5, just like Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary, 5 out of 5. The Studio, 5 out of 5. Dope Thief, though, 2 out of 5. I'm not a TV person, and this is why. But, you know, at least to still hold it down and let y'all know what's going on. Well, that wraps it up. Thank y'all for tuning in to Scope the Scenes number 4. Excited to keep going with these journeys. I really do watch all this stuff every week, so it's awesome to just kind of sit down and have a recap and see what I think about stuff. And sometimes I change my mind, sometimes I don't, but it's just nice to see who else has been watching stuff. Like, I love the YouTube community, but the TikTok is where I'm really having fun with it. So, follow at LexScope on everything. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.